Hey guys, welcome to a No BS Beauty Bulletin. I've got a lot of news to talk about, including a lot about Estee Lauder, The Ordinary, Purito, and Becca. So let me start talking about Estee Lauder and The Ordinary. So as most people know, Estee Lauder invested in the company when Brandon Truex was still alive as a very, very small investor. And once he passed away, they became more and more involved. And now, kind of unsurprisingly, Estee Lauder is announcing that they have a 3-phase plan to take full ownership of The Ordinary in a series of phases. Basically, the first phase is expected to end June 30th, 2021. They are going to grow their shares from 29% ownership to 76% majority ownership. And that will end June 30th, 2021. So by halfway through this year, Estee Lauder will be the main sole owner of The Ordinary. And then over 3 years, they'll purchase the rest of the shares of the company. And a lot of people weren't super excited to see that, although I think most of us saw it coming. Deciem posted a letter today. The CEO of Deciem, Nicole, posted a long letter basically saying that Deciem is committed to Brandon's vision. We're going to remain cruelty-free, innovative, things like that, which I thought was interesting to post because how can Deciem promise that when Deciem is owned by Estee Lauder? That should be Estee Lauder making those promises, not really Deciem. Not that I don't believe what Deciem has to say, but once Estee Lauder is a majority ownership, it's they can't really make those promises. Estee Lauder should be the one making those promises, not veiled through a PR statement from Deciem. Because I kind of looked at that letter more as a PR statement than anything else, saying, don't lose faith in us, even though Estee Lauder, this giant conglomerate, is going to come in and purchase us. Don't lose faith in us because Deciem is committed to this. Well, it doesn't mean much. Estee Lauder is the one that should be out there saying, hey, by the end of June this year, we're going to own it all, but we promise we won't be cruelty, or we will stay cruelty-free. That's a subliminal slip there. We promise we'll stay cruelty-free. We'll promise we'll keep our prices low. We'll promise to be innovative. I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, Estee Lauder has purchased a lot of huge brands, and some of those deals still stay cruelty-free. Well, the parent company isn't cruelty-free, so it'll be more interesting to see after June what really happens. I mean, there could be some good things coming from this. The Ordinary obviously has had a lot of... The Ordinary, Deciem, and Niode in general have had issues with inventory and things like that. So Estee Lauder with a lot of money, it would be nice that if they could manage their inventory better and always have supplies of products. That would be a good thing. The bad thing could be price increases. Animal testing, obviously. I mean, Estee Lauder is a brand. They are about making money. The Deciem had more of a different ethos to it. You know, they seemed a little bit more ethical and had a different feel to it. But, I mean, Deciem was about making money too. But Estee Lauder is really, really, really all about the bottom line. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, we got their phases, but basically, come mid-year, it's going to be an Estee Lauder company. So things will change. And Deciem can promise anything they want up to that date, but it doesn't mean anything. It's PR. So anyway, leave your thoughts below. Transitioning from that, I'll just talk a little bit about Becca. So the Becca brand, which is also owned by Estee Lauder as of, I think, 2015, they bought the Becca brand from Becca. Becca is closing their doors as of this year. They basically said they've been able to do a lot of good things with their brand, but due to the thing going on around the entire world and other challenges, it's just not profitable for them to stay open any longer. So if you've noticed, Becca's little sections at Sephora and Ulta have gotten smaller and smaller over the last few years. And the last time I went into a Sephora a while ago, I think Becca had like a little section and it wasn't even stocked. So it's not necessarily surprising, but it is surprising in a way that they're just like shutting it down, not maybe just trying to be more affordable, going to only online sales. But truth be told, I mean, the Becca brand was kind of built around one single product, a nice highlighter, And I think since Estee Lauder bought that, they've probably been challenged to make another exciting product hit, and they just haven't been able to do it. So anyway, if you are stocking up or have a Becca product that you love, stock up on it now. Although I'm assuming we'll see more and more at TJ Maxx and outlet stores. But there are a couple hit products like the under eye concealer, which I think has been sold out for quite some time, that people do love. So I have a feeling that they won't be making anything new or exciting. So anyway, on to another topic, which is Purito. Talk about them a lot. They issued a official statement on their Instagram page about their sunscreen, which, no surprise, they are admitting that their sunscreen additional tests conducted on Purito sunscreen showed the SPF level did not reach the SPF 50. Not a surprise, but nice of Purito come on and announce that. Although I was looking for the veiled threats in their statement, I didn't see any, so they're doing something good there. Basically, they've decided to discontinue any relationship with the manufacturer that made those sunscreens, which is a good move. They are going to immediately start working on new sunscreen products, and all upcoming Purito sunscreens will be tested at least at 2 independent testing labs locally and overseas. They'll be sharing their results on official website and their social media channels. They're going to keep conducting random batch tests on the sunscreen products yearly to maintain an accurate SPF index. And they say they continuously put all their effort into quality control systems to make sure these issues never happen again. No threats. Nobody's going to sue them, I guess, or they're not coming after me today. But so they're a little bit above keep cool. So at least they come out and are going to, it seems like, try and be more transparent. Although they already had their test results for their old sunscreens on their old website, which I thought were tests they had done. But anyway, at least they're admitting fault. And it looks like they're trying to do something about it. I don't know what else they could do. Claire's really hasn't said anything about any of their sunscreens, so they're just flying under the radar. And then Keep Cool's answer to everything was just threatening to sue people and tell them to stop talking about it. So Purito's looking like they're coming out ahead in all of this and look like the bigger person and taking responsibility. And that's probably the only hand they have other than threatening to sue people like Keep Cool, which they could do, but they didn't. So anyway... So we'll see. I'm excited to see when their new sunscreens come out. It'll be interesting to see if they can match the feeling of the old Centella unscented sunscreen or not. But probably not. But at least we know they're going to try and be very transparent. And I don't think they want to make this mistake again. And it's a mistake a lot of brands make. But there we go. So anyway, those are the big news stories today. I'm interested in hearing your guys' thoughts on them. So be sure to check those out, and I will see you guys later. Thank you so much.